Hi everybody, this is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Sunday, July 29th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, 6 new members of the Hall of Fame today, the Baseball Hall of Fame. And I got to tell you, each one of them brings back memories, and I'm so happy for each and every one of them. Let's begin with Vlad Guerrero, who was one of the great hitters in the American and the National League, in the major leagues, I should say, for the last 50 years. This is a guy, he spent a lot of years in Montreal at a time when Montreal was not getting a lot of publicity, but I tell you, this guy put some numbers that were just absolutely awesome. I remember in 2010, now this is toward the end of his career, he joined the Texas Rangers, and he spent a year with the Rangers here. He was a big part of putting the Rangers in the World Series that year. He had some huge hits for the Rangers, including in that series against the Yankees that put him in the World Series. Just an awesome player who was just explosive. I mean, every time he came to the plate, he was just absolutely explosive. Just a super player, and I'm very happy that he's in. Trevor Hoffman, I never had a chance to watch him play. I did see him a lot on television. Thanks to the technology of television, we can watch a lot of these players now. And he was just a great closer. I mean, whenever he came in, the game was over. When you saw Trevor coming into the game, you knew the game was over. Chipper Jones of the Atlanta Braves. I think this guy is either number 2 or number 3 on the all-time list of home runs by switch hitters. I think he had tremendous power from both sides of the plate, and I saw him make some great plays and hit some big home runs for the Atlanta Braves. That great run that the Braves had, you know, when they won their division like 12 years in a row or something like that. They went to the World Series several times, and he was a huge piece of their success. Thome Trammel. Now, this is a guy who I never thought would get in, frankly, because he was a bit underrated. I thought he was one of the most underrated players in Major League history. He was the shortstop for the Detroit Tigers for a long time. These were the Tigers that won the World Series in 1984, and I'm so happy that he's in. But he was a complete player in every sense. With the glove, with the bat, he was a leader on the field, just an absolutely good guy, and I'm delighted that he's in. Also, Jim Thome got in. He's up there among the home run leaders. And Thome was the kind of player that, you know, whenever you were watching him on TV or at the stadium, whenever Thome came to plate, you would just stop because you knew something was likely to happen when he would swing the bat. He just had incredible power. He could change the game with a swing. He was just that wonderful and a pretty good guy too, from what I understand. And last but not least, my favorite of these 6 players, and that's Jack Morris. Jack Morris was the kind of starting pitcher, the kind of right-handed pitcher. He kind of reminded me a little Bob Gibson of another generation. Bob Gibson was the kind of guy that you would give the ball to in Game 7 of a series, and Jack Morris was the same way. You know, when you needed a victory, when you needed a game, when you had to stop a losing streak, when you needed a victory, you give the ball to Jack Morris, and you knew he was going to go out there and keep you in the game. Just an absolutely great pitcher. And I'm sure most of you remember that complete game performance, Game 7 of the 1991 World Series, when he went 10 innings or 11 innings, I don't remember right now, and beating the Braves 1-0. What a gutsy performance that was by a truly great pitcher, Jack Morris. So I congratulate these 6 players for getting in. All of them have great memories, and that's one of the great things about Major League Baseball. As these guys get into the Hall of Fame, when you hear their speeches, when you read their stats, when you do all of that, they bring back lots and lots of memories that you have as a baseball fan. So congratulations to each and every one of them. We have all of these videos on YouTube, we have them on my Twitter, and we have them on my blog. And if this is your birthday today, July 29th, have a wonderful birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.